Hello, this is Manoj from Fin Business. Today we have with us Mr. Anand Pejawar. He is the president at SBI Life Insurance, in charge of IT and operations. Anand, welcome.
Thank you, Manoj. Thanks for having me on the show.
Another hot technology these days is blockchain. I've read about SBI also, SBI Life, exploring that. So what have you found? What are you planning to do? What is actually happening?
1 year back, if you would have asked me this question, I would have said blockchain is like a UFO, unidentified flying objects. Everybody talks about it, but nobody sees it.
Right, correct.
But I think fortunately for insurance industry, we have seen blockchain happening. And when I say we have seen blockchain happening is, I'm very happy that there was a consortium of insurers which came together, about 12 of us in the beginning, about 1.5 years back, to try and see how we can make use of blockchain technology into the insurance segment. And the reason why we came together to do is was because if you see, for a long time insurance has been struggling with some kind of wrong practices which is happening in the market, like fraud claims.
Yes.
Okay, like probably not giving the right kind of information at the time of underwriting. Okay, based on which your policy gets underwritten, your risk gets underwritten. Maybe the distributor is a fraud. When I say a fraud, that he is involved in fraudulent activities. Okay, maybe a distributor or an area is blacklisted by a company which is not known to the other company, which could be of great help. Okay, so what we felt is that if this new technology of blockchain can be made use of in the insurance industry, it could lessen the problem for a genuine customer.
Okay.
At the same time, the insurer would get the right kind of information which is standardized throughout the companies for the right kind of underwriting risk to be done. Okay. So in that case, what we did was we came out with two separate POCs. Okay. One was on a IBM technology platform, which is Hyperledger. Another was on Cognizant platform, which is Corda.
Okay.
Okay, now what we did was basically wanted to see how robust these two platforms are. And tomorrow if you need to scale this up, because today, that time we were 12 companies, today we are 19 companies in the consortium. Okay. So if all the 24
are these all life insurance?
All life insurance companies. Tomorrow if all the 24 come in, then the data is going to be huge. Okay, and then you really need that kind of strong platform and robust platform to service these requirements. So what we did was, on one hand, we tried to put the medical records on blockchain.
Okay.
So if you have gone to an insurance company, you have already done your medicals. Those medicals, with your consent, gets up on the blockchain. So within 6 months or 1 year, if you go to some other company and you take another policy, you need not do your re-medicals. The same medicals, in case it can be shared. Secondly, on the other side, what we thought was, can we have the data for new business claims put on a blockchain?
Okay.
So we know that if there is a fraudulent claim which has been detected by one company, the other company has also gotten access to it to understand that probably if he is also having a similar kind of proposal or a claim with him, he should be more careful while deciding those claims.
That's kind of like a credit rating system that the banks.
That's right.
That bank do sharing with them.
That's right. In fact, IIBI, which is Insurance Information Bureau of India, started this in a small way through a particular platform called Quest.
Okay.
And what we did was that after these POCs were successful, we ran these POCs for almost 6 months. They're pretty successful.
So 6 months is enough to?
POC ke liye theek hai. POC, you don't need long periods to do it. And then we involved IIBM and Life Insurance Council, because we wanted some kind of a semi-regulatory body or a regulatory body to back this up.
Absolutely, makes sense.
Then what happens is the players on the blockchain also get the confidence that I can share data, and blockchain is something where you can't tamper data. It is secure, absolutely secured and all this stuff. So there are huge advantages of putting stuff on the blockchain.
That's an important issue.
You have a whole lot of PMJGBY, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, people who have been covered under this scheme.
Insurance, yeah.
Now the rule says that you can take this cover only from one bank. For one customer, you can take a 2 lakhs of cover only from one bank, but practically we have seen some of the customers ignorantly or deliberately going and taking this from 2 or 3, 4 banks, because cost wise it's very, very cheap, just 331 rupees. Now when a claim comes up, you are not sure whether this person has claimed from some other place. That is where this blockchain will help. Somebody has paid the claim, he uploads the claim. If I have to pay the claim, I check the chain. If there is no other claim to be paid, I pay the claim and upload that data.
Okay.
So fraudulent claims or that kind of business which is detrimental to the entire insurance industry, and especially the life insurance, which is a long gestation period, long-term product which you are looking at, I am very confident that blockchain technology will help us in a very, very big way.
So on that note, Anand, I'd like to thank you.
Thank you
for
Manoj.
sharing so much.
Thank you very much for having me on
you.
this channel. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. So that is Manoj Agrawal from Fin Business. Thank you very much.